Give some fire. Down with the king, king. Down with the king, king. Down with the king, king. They should do it with just 2 turntables.
They did. Run MC legends. We don't make the music, we just play it. About 10 of them. Making men of them.
Yeah, this is King Saturday. Championship weekend. NCAA week 15 for some. Some teams are not playing. So if your team's not playing right now, you know what that means? They are null and void. It does not matter.
This is Championship Saturday, folks. That's how we played this particular song. Who will be the king after today?
Be the king?
The king of each conference. There's no HBCU today.
Your team not playing, you know the
You know what I thought about? I'm trying to think. It might be the SWAC championship game, but I missed that today. But I won't be able to cover that. But anyway, let's get into this rundown, folks. Hey, the last show is always been a little bit more robust. We give you a little bit more. But this show here, we're going to go through some high school football. Today, it goes down in South Carolina. Last night, it went down in Georgia. We're going to get into our most impressive team, our games of the week, our Power 4. You know what it is, Homeboy Fishing. Talk to me about...
Look at here, high school football. South Carolina state championships will be played today. Look at here, you got my DHS, Dorman High School.
Pause, folks. Tell them out. Homeboy, when you look up like this.
I know I'm looking up. I know I'm looking up. My emotions are up.
Okay.
I can read.
Okay.
My Dorman High School Cavaliers are playing Dutch Folk. Dutch Folk are 4-time state titles in a row. They will be playing today. 5A. What's up, Corey? Skin stuff. Number 4A, you have Wren playing Myrtle Beach. 3A, you got Spartanburg County Chapman High School, Debo Samuels and
that's where he went to high school at Debo Samuels.
They playing Dillon in 3A and 2A. Barnwell is playing Saluda. What went on in Georgia football last night?
Hey folks, you know, that's why I wear these shades. I look up at the teleprompter, don't look like I'm looking at the sky.
I want to look
at the sky. You can tell me down and fly. Listen, folks. We got some things that went down in Georgia last night. We in the semifinals in Georgia. Yeah. South Carolina's in the finals today. In the semifinals today and last night in Georgia, you had Greater Atlanta Christian Academy went to Cedar Grove. Didn't work out so well. Cedar Grove won 28-18. Cedar Grove would be in that playoff. You had Marietta, a very good team that's been on TV a few times. They had to go to Parkview because they had a better record. Parkview didn't matter. Marietta prevailed 42-31. And last, North Gwinnett, who beat McKeachin, who was undefeated last week, beat them bad. But they had to go down to Lowndes County, and Lowndes County is extra. They're like a junior Valdosta type team. Lowndes County blew them out 49-28.
Yeah.
49-28. But folks, normally at this point in time, we get into our Power 4, but guess what? This is Championship Saturday. So we're going to move that to the end and tell you who's going to get into what?
The Final 4, the big boys, who playing for that belt. You know, Homeboy Fishing, the 5th champion. So you know what? They're about to be the belt. They're going to see who get that belt. They need to have a belt. They need to get rid of the trophy and get a belt.
Hey, but since we're going to talk about the Power 4 last, let's talk about who impressed you last week? Who impressed you last week?
Who impressed me the most last week was the Auburn in the Iron Bowl. You know why? Because it was all hyped up what it was supposed to be. You still had, you know, Alabama's still a great team, but, you know, it lacked the it factor. You know.
You think it lacked the it factor? I thought it was a great game.
No, I'm saying Alabama lacked the it factor.
Yeah, Alabama.
You know, you know, the best thing about the whole thing was, did you see the Alabama MILFs,
the Auburn moms,
the Auburn moms
getting
stuck in the bushes. They were getting stuck in the bushes. They tried to rush the field. All you can see with their eyes.
Could you imagine they walked out of bushes all skint up from the chest down?
Yeah, like they've been in a fight with a tiger.
That was pretty bad, man. Auburn was my most impressive team last week. We have officially seen the Alabama dominance over the SEC go away. I love it because they eliminated them. They eliminated Alabama from sneaking in to the college football playoffs. Awesome football game. I loved it. And David, Thomason. He has Southern over Alcorn in the SWAC championship. Me personally, I think Alcorn's going to win that game. I like Alcorn beating Southern. But we shall see. We shall see. We'll talk about the Georgia game a little later on. Shout out to Tweet, David, Corey, and Laryland. Hey, Laryland. Tell Shantae I said what's up. So, since we're not going to get into our Power 4
No Power
game,
4. I'll be at the end.
we're going to jump right into our games of the week. But first, it was a big game last night in Pac-12. What is up with the Pac-12, man? Do y'all not want to get to the playoffs? The best
they
team.
want to go play for the Rose Bowl.
Man, I guess.
You know, they call it a complimentary prize, playing for the Rose Bowl last night. That's not a bad complimentary gift. Playing for the Rose Bowl. That's not a bad complimentary gift. Playing for the Rose Bowl. No, it is a bad complimentary gift playing for the Rose Bowl.
This was their year to get in, man. I told you I thought Oregon was the best team, but they went to Arizona State a couple weeks ago and got their butts beat. And then Utah had it in their grass, number 5. And they played last night in the championship game and got blown out by Oregon. So, Pac-12, horrible. You might want to merge with the Big 12 or something like that and try to create a super conference because right now, y'all just ain't getting it done, man.
You're not, really.
So, no Pac-12. Let's get into our big games. We got 12 o'clock. We got Baylor.
What's up, Raymond?
At Oklahoma. David, take it easy. Who you got in Baylor, Oklahoma game, homeboy?
Look here. This will be called the No Defense Bowl, round 2. The last game was awesome. Hurts. He had 4 touchdown passes and led the team in rushing also. Baylor will plan to stop that. But let me give you Hurts stats on the year. He thrown the ball 285 times for 205 completion for 3,347 yards, 31 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. But he also had rush for 196 times for 1,217 yards, 18 touchdowns. He will be focused, and he's been there already. Baylor's led by quarterback Brew, who had a great season, but the buck stops here. Hurts will be awesome. Easy win for Oklahoma, 45-10. I mean, Hurts is, they call it.
Hurts is the real deal. And he ought to go send Lamar Jackson a letter saying thank you because Hurts is going to be a high draft pick because of what Lamar Jackson's doing.
Did you see them stats?
You cannot teach an athlete like that.
1,200 yards rushing at the quarterback.
Man, but look at his passing. It's pretty accurate as well,
look at the passing.
It's 205 out of 285. I don't want to do the math right now. I've been doing math all week, so I am done.
Probably about 86%.
The Jefe like Oklahoma too. Let me tell you why. Baylor had Oklahoma beat the last time.
Had them.
They were up 28-3 in the second quarter. 28-3. And then Oklahoma had no running game.
0.
They had no passing game.
0.
They had the best receivers out, CeCe Lamb with injury. The only threat was one man against 11. His name is Jalen Hurts. Despite that, they could not stop him. He came back and they won 34-31. In college football, mental toughness and emotion is the name of the game.
You know it.
I fear that what's going to happen here, a few early touchdowns from Oklahoma is going to create doubt in the Baylor players because of what happened last time and hope for the Sooners. This is going to happen exactly what happened last time. Oklahoma is now going to throw their hat into the college football playoff bucket. Oklahoma by 14 for the Big 12 title.
Mm-hmm.
The next game is Georgia versus LSU. This is at 4 p.m. Remember, folks, I said earlier that the big fight today, Anthony Joshua versus Andy Reid, comes on at 2:30. 2:30. Here we go. Georgia versus LSU. Homeboy Fishing. Who do you like?
Look, first of all, time out. On my way to your house this morning, I stopped by a racetrack. Meow. Shit. I'm going here. I don't want coffee. I'm going to some water. And I get out of the car and I'm walking. I run across an old friend of mine. His son played for the University of Georgia. His name is Sean Simmons. And big shout out to Sean. Big shout out to Tyler Simmons. Big game for you, Tyler. Somebody I seen growed up from he was little, 7, 8 years old, being dominant, and to actually maturing to playing 4 years for the University of Georgia and graduating with a degree.
They need him today.
They need him
big time.
But let me tell you a little story about Sean. Sean coached 1 year behind me, and Tyler actually played quarterback. They were 7, 8 years old. People were mad at Sean because Sean used to beat people like 72-0, 80-0. And his excuse was, I can't help, they can't stop us. But you know what? He always talked being a winner. He has a younger son named Jordan who's committed to Michigan State, who played for McKeachie running back. Big shout out, Sean. Congratulations. I told you I would give you a shout out.
He had 2 kids to go to Division I football. That's all right there.
Yeah, he had a mission. But you know what, Georgia, well, the star receiver Cage is out. You said Tyler will have to show out. Pickens, he get kicked out during the Georgia Tech game for fighting. He got to sit the first half. Swift, you banged up. Hey, remember NFL coming. Now you're looking at LSU quarterback with crazy stats. I mean, when I read that, I was like, this must be the last 2 years. I looked at it again. He has thrown for 4,366 yards with 2 more games ago. I mean, he's going to throw for 5,000 yards this year.
He is just throwing
and he also has a 1,000-yard rusher in Edwards. Mm-hmm. The media is trying to sell this game. They really are. They really are trying to, but keep it real. Will Georgia be able to keep up? LSU in the easy one, 45-21. Too much offense. Look at here. Georgia's number 1 receiver, Pickens, out. He has 498 yards on the season. He out the first half. LSU number 1 receiver is Chase. You know how many yards he got? 1,457.
Shucks.
That's 1,000 more, almost 1,000 more yards than Georgia's number 1 receiver. And he's out the first half.
Wow. So,
you know, media sell it NCAA, but, you know, LSU, you want them to sell. And
so you like LSU big?
LSU big.
Well, the Jefe likes LSU too. Let me tell you why. First of all, their school colors are awesome, purple and gold. That's the shiznick. Anyway, I mean, on serious tip though, but for real, LSU quarterback Joe Burrow is for real.
Outstanding numbers.
UGA has a very good defense, but they haven't seen an offense or played an offense like this all season long. LSU put them 7s on the board. But can UGA match that point with 7 per 7? No. Jake Fromm and the Bulldogs have struggled all year long. So why is it going to be different this week? But the Bulldogs, to give them credit, they played their best football when people doubted them. Florida game. They blew them out. Still, I think this is the year of the Tiger. But I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a thriller. They play well here. It's going to be about 70% Georgia fans in the stands. It's going to be packed. I think LSU still wins, but about 1.
Oh!
In a good game.
Yeah, good game.
I think it'll be a real good game. And our last game in the we got 2 more.
Two more.
We got this is going to be pretty short here. We got Virginia versus Clemson for the ACC championship. This is at 7:30. Who you like?
Look, another game the NCAA is trying to sell. It's going to be a tight game. Look at here. Virginia has 1 weapon. Perkins. He does it all. And Dabo is not going to allow you to beat him with only 1 person.
Well, you know what? Baylor, pay attention. Because that's what y'all did.
He's not going to allow you to beat him 1 person.
He's not Jalen Hurts either. So.
And I'm tired of people saying, once again, they don't play anyone. They play everyone on their schedule. Listen, Clemson can show you better than they can tell you. I ain't gonna say I'm not a Tiger fan.
Yeah, you're not a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
But I mean, Clemson, at least you see last week against Carolina, they showed the utmost respect for Hinckley. That's the brother of
who killed himself.
At the beginning of the third quarter, before the game stopped. They held up 3.
Yeah.
For him.
Correct. That was his number.
That was his number. So they showed the utmost respect. Didn't nobody get kicked out of the game like in the Georgia game. Very disciplined team.
You see Feaster exchange jerseys?
Yeah, Feaster exchange jerseys.
He took that picture with the team?
Yeah, he took the picture with Clemson. I mean, that's kind of like what Clemson's about. And right now, if you're playing NCAA, you do not want to see the Clemson Tigers. Clemson Tigers in a blowout. 58-10, they can show you better than they can tell you.
The Jefe likes Clemson too. Let me tell you why. First of all, if you ever watch this ESPN analyst named Paul Fendenball, he is an idiot. He is an Alabama lover. He has big ears, but he needs to get some big eyes to see what's going on. He hates Clemson. He talks about Clemson's schedule. He's pro-Alabama. Well, Alabama's lost 2 games. How you like me now? Anyway, I like Clemson. Let me tell you why. First of all, kudos to Virginia for beating their rivals, their crosstown rivals. across state rivals, Virginia Tech, for the first time in 15 years.
How many?
15 years.
Ooh.
2004 was the last time they beat Virginia Tech. Virginia's quarterback is very good, so they've earned their way to get to the championship game. He leads the team in passing and in rushing. He is a one-man wrecking machine. The problem is Clemson plays with 11. Unfortunately, this game is a mismatch in every phase of the game. It will not be close. Clemson by 28 and will win the ACC championship.
Hey, but you know what? This guy right here for Virginia, Perkins.
He's good.
He's good, but hey, NFL, you better thank Lamar Jackson.
I mean, he's good. I think you're right. Now, you have to understand. We talked. Let's have a quick talk before we move here. We talked about some of those quarterbacks who never got a shot. Think if the NFL would have drafted Charlie Ward back in the days without trying to label him as not a pocket quarterback. If they treated him like they treat Lamar Jackson, think how good he would have been.
And Kyler Murray.
Think how good Vince Young would have been.
With a Pete Carroll as his coach.
Think about Vince Young in that Texas in that USC game. If he would have had, Harbaugh as his coach running the offense that do Lamar Jackson.
Oh, Pete Carroll.
My God.
They got these boys balling.
So right now, the athletic quarterback right now, that's the thing to stay in the NFL is to keep looking more to that. But our last game is Ohio State
athletic quarterback
versus Wisconsin. Who you like?
Look, OSU's been on a roll. And can Wisconsin keep up with this pace? This has been Taylor's year. Everyone been on Taylor. 1761 yards. He's going to break records. But slowly but surely, thanks to you, Chocolate Head Fate, inform me about Dobbins. He's Ohio State's running back. He has 1657 yards. So he's right on his tail. There ain't no one's talking about him.
He's good.
But Ohio State keep putting up the numbers all year long. And with a beat down on Michigan, they are ready to play Wisconsin. Fields, most impressive. And the pace that Ohio State run will wear Wisconsin down, pull away in the third quarter. Hey, a couple threes and out, they're going to be down by 21.
Wow.
You hear me? That's all it takes for Ohio State. A couple three and out, you're down by 21. Very explosive. 41-20. Ohio State's win by 21.
Hey, folks. Hey, Homeboy Fishing-Ncaa have been pre-aligned today. You know why? Because at the end of the year, the funnel gets smaller.
It gets smaller.
And so the teams, we know good teams right now. I'm in alignment with you. I think the Jefe likes Ohio State, the Buckeyes. Let me tell you why. In late October, these two teams met. It was supposed to be the Big Ten matchup of the year and the big test for Ohio State. It wasn't. Ohio State blew out the Badgers by 31 points.
You see Chase Young?
Tore him up. The Buckeyes held the Big Ten's leading rusher, Jonathan Taylor, to only 50 yards. And Ohio State's Justin Fields only had 167 yards passes, so he didn't have a great games. But running back J.K. Dobbins had 163 yards and 2 touchdowns, and defensive end Chase Young had 4 sacks. But that's the story of Ohio State this year. Balance on both sides of the ball. Wisconsin simply can't match up with that balance.
They can't.
Now, I do think that their running back, Jonathan Taylor, will have a better game, but it's not going to matter. Ohio State's big in the Big Ten. They win by 14. I like Ohio State being Big Ten champions this year. And those are our picks for this Saturday's championship Saturday, folks. Now, when it's all said and done.
Who's left?
Tonight at 12 o'clock, when it's all said and done.
Who's left?
You don't have to wait on the College Football Playoff Committee. We're going to tell you who's going to end right now.
Right now.
So, Homeboy Fishing, right now, who's going to be the number 1 seed in the NFL, in College Football Playoff?
The number 1 seed will go to the LSU Tigers with that quarterback Joe Burrows, and he putting up the numbers. It sells. It sells. It sells. That's your number 1 team.
My number 1 team, I think, will be Ohio State. I think they're going to get into be number 1 team here. They beat the dog breaks out of Michigan last week. They're going to beat Wisconsin this week. So hashtag fire Jim Harbaugh, Michigan fans. I like Ohio State number 1. Who you like at number 2?
My number 2 team is at Ohio State University because they want to see can Justin Fields with that explosive offense keep up with Clemson's offense because Clemson don't nobody want to play them, and they bring more money in with LSU than they do with Ohio State. So you know what I mean?
Gotcha. So check this out. So
State.
You like Ohio State number 2? My number 2 team, we just switch places here.
Today, yes.
I like LSU. Win or lose, they are in. Same thing with Ohio State. So I think they're going to manage number 2 spot. I don't think they leapfrog Ohio State. I think it'll be really close. It could happen, but we'll see. Who you like at number 3?
My number 3 team goes to the team don't nobody want to play. That's the Clemson Tigers. Remember I told you, Golden Boy will win 3 national titles back to back to back. Clemson Tigers, and you will beat. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Check this out, folks. My number 3 team, we are aligned on this one. I like Clemson as well. They've been consistently at this spot. So if the other 2 teams win in front of them, they're not going to be able to jump them. But that is bad news for LSU because they play the toughest team outside of themselves in the top 4 if Clemson is number 3. And the last team, this is not, here is the undecided group, the number 4 teams, because these first 3 teams are undefeated, and we predict them to stay undefeated.
Correct.
Who do you like being the number 4 team in the final and 4th playoff spot?
Well, you remember I told you it's about sales. You got Joe Burrows, very explosive quarterback, right? 4,000-some yards. Who do you think they want to put against him? Who's the second most explosive quarterback in NCAA?
Well, this year is Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. You know why? Him and his Oklahoma Sooners will be the number 4 team that will play LSU for the national title, and I will talk more about that later. But hey, Oklahoma gets you number 4 seed, because you know why? Jalen Hurts, he's a one-man show, and you know why?
Folks,
he's the king.
We got a lot more. We got more weeks here ahead of us, but by default, Oklahoma, if they Baylor, they in. Period. We already said Georgia's going to lose, so everyone else has 2 losses. So Oklahoma's going to get that final playoff spot. And they play Ohio State.
You got Ohio State. We'll talk about that later.
I don't know.
You boy wrong. Your boy wrong, though.
Who?
Your boy wrong. My boy right.
We shall see, folks.
Is Dorman going to win today?
Is Dorman going to win today?
Yes,
First of all, Dutch folk are the 4-time state champions, 4 in a row. Shout out to Bernard Sumter, who is a frat brother of mine and a coach at Dutch Folk High School.
Hold on. We have to do it one time.
But we Dorman Cavaliers.
Hey, you know what?
Braves here.
One time with the song.
We're going to have to do the fight song right now.
One time.
Are you ready?
One time. 1, 2, 3. Fight. Fight for Dorman. Win. Never fail. Punch right through and make the touchdown, Cavaliers.
Fight. All for one. One for all. We'll block that kick. Take the ball. We'll fight for Dorman Cavaliers.
All the way to the state, baby. We get us another one here.
Time to get it here, baby.
Yeah, you know why? We're the king. Thank y'all for watching. This show not to be replicated, duplicated without Soccer Jefe Homeboy Fishing. Hey, we're the king. Hey, you know what? Thank everybody for watching. Hey, do me a favor. Share this. Then go back, watch the NFL, and share that. So you know why? Down with it. We don't make music, we don't play the music.
Have a blessed week. Have a blessed day, folks. It's that reason for the season. You know what it is. Love you all. Deuces.
Hey.